Yo, what's up guys? Today we got a bit of a yap session here, but no, on a serious note, this video is just gonna be me. I mean, you could kind of say ranting. I'd probably just call it yapping, but I'm not really ranting about much. But before we get that, let me get some other things out of the way. Sorry if you can hear any background sound like wind or birds or cars, anything. I have my window over there open because it is hot as hell right now where I live. And also, obviously this video is going to be posted, but just a matter of when kind of depends on this other video that I have. Recently I'd say about a week ago now, I had slept over at my cousin's house and we had recorded this video, which stay tuned for that if it's not already posted. That's kind of what I'm saying here. That video is either going to be posted, I think today's the 28th of June, so it's Friday, that's all I know. So the video will be posted tomorrow, so you're either watching this video and then that video will come out next week, or the video I'm talking about came out already last week and this video is coming out today. So yeah, this is kind of just in case some of the clips got messed up, because we had recorded this video on my cousin's phone, and you know, no hate to him, Plushboy Plays, but he doesn't really send videos on time and like post videos on time. No hate, once again, sorry if you're watching, man, but you know it's true. But yeah, he had sent like all the individual clips. Like I had showed him how to send it in like longer clips, so he just had to do like only 5 clips, but he had sent like all 50 clips to my cousin, or well, his brother, which is my editor. But yeah, so I don't know if any of the clips got messed up, maybe if any of them are out of order, so I'm just trying to get that settled and see if the entire videos are right before I actually post it, because I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my favorite video on the channel. It's super funny. We kind of copied SML, but we did it in our own style. So yeah, now let's get into the yap session. So, Funko and Jazzwares. I want to get Jazzwares out of the way first, because I've actually seen a couple YouTubers starting to get some hate for like not giving the whole view on Jazzwares, just kind of saying they're making FNAF merch and not really saying everything about them. If you don't know, Jazzwares has really been getting a lot of hate recently because everyone found out that they support Israel, and it seems like most people support Palestine. I'm not going to state any of my views on it, just because personally I really know absolutely nothing about the war going on, so I really can't give my opinion on it. If you want me to be completely honest, man, I'm just here for the good FNAF merch. Like, if Jazzwares makes good stuff, I'll buy it, but I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, everyone's just kind of upset that they found out that they support Israel with everything that's going on. But yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to get into any of that. Really, politics is, for me, one of the most boring things. As you can tell, I mean, I'm just a guy who collects FNAF merch. That's literally the only reason I'm here. I just want to see what they make. But yeah, so if you also didn't know that, Jazzwares is making their own FNAF line in 2025, and it seems like the recent Ruin Wave, which I showed on the channel, go check out that video, that might possibly be the final ever like entire Funko wave ever from Funko. Yeah, the action figures, like the leakers, are like 90% sure that's like the final wave of action figures we'll ever get. And the plushies, they're kind of like on the fence about. It's like 50-50. They might make more, but people are also not sure if it's the end for plushies. But what we do know is they're probably most likely going to be making more mystery minis, Funko Pops, and hopefully statues, because man, those look sick. But yeah, that kind of sucks, because I mean, as you know, I really love collecting FNAF merch. I mean, like, look at this. 2 of the main lines I collect for Funko are literally the 2 that are most likely ending. Which kind of sucks, because yeah, it's pretty much like my childhood, I would even say at that point. Once again, sorry for that background sound. I have no clue how loud that is on camera, but I'm going to try and talk louder than it. But yeah, it's literally like collecting FNAF merch is pretty much my childhood, I'd say. I've been literally collecting ever since the first ever wave, all the way back in 2016. Alright, I just closed my window a little, so I hope that's less loud. But yeah, like I said, FNAF merch has really been a part of my childhood since like 2016, I would say. So yeah, it's just kind of sad to see it go if this is really truly the final wave. Obviously, I'm still going to buy like mystery minis, Funko Pops, possibly if I have room, and like the statues if I got the money for it, and obviously if they look good. Which brings me back to Jazzwares. I won't lie, there's some cool stuff from Jazzwares, but the most stuff I've seen, I'm kind of nervous on how the FNAF merch will look, because I'll be honest, Jazzwares doesn't look all that great. I mean, like, their plushies would probably be the main thing I collect. Like, they made, I'm pretty sure, like, if you just literally search up Jazzwares Pokemon plush, you'll definitely recognize them. Those are probably their best looking plush. Like, that's probably the best option we could get out of Jazzwares plushies. But any other merch from them, or at least plush, I don't really like the look of. Also, I'm pretty sure they own Squishmallows, so we could possibly see a Freddy Fazbear Squishmallow someday. And the other main thing from Jazzwares is the action figures. So I really wonder how those are going to look, because I won't lie, they make good figures, don't get me wrong, but from all the figures they've made, I just can't see FNAF in that, like, style. The most, like, common ones people probably know Jazzwares action figures for is Halo, which I don't have any, but they also make these Fortnite figures, which I'm showing off here, which, don't get me wrong, these look super good. These are really well made. They're only like 12 bucks as well, so they're literally just like Funko's pricing. Only thing about these is they're like an inch and a half, or like just an inch smaller than the Funko figures, if that's really a problem to anyone. And yeah, they also, I won't lie, this video is also going to be kind of me just being a Funko glazer, but we'll get to that in a second. I think Funko should not have gotten all the hate they've gotten for all the merch they've been making recently. Like, their action figures, I think they kind of had the action figures down to a point. Like, I just don't really see FNAF figures in like this kind of action figure form where you can bend the arms like a normal action figure. I can't really see FNAF characters in that form. I think the ball joints are like the most perfect thing they could do for figures. But yeah, they make super good figures. It's just, I don't really see FNAF characters being in that style. And these are just their like basic lines. They could even make FNAF figures in this size, or even this size, which comes with a base and like a lot of accessories, which would be cool, but this guy was like 25 bucks, so I don't really know if people would want to spend $25 on just another Freddy figure when we already have like 30 of them. Another thing Jazzwares makes are playsets, which you can see this Portafort, which I won't lie, this would be cool, like Jazzwares' own versions of like Funko Snaps in their own like FNAF way. It could be like maybe the show stage, and it comes with like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica as small little figures like this. But then again, this is also like a $25-30 set, so I don't really know if people would want to spend that money on stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say for Jazzwares. Well, actually, one more thing. If I'm being honest, I probably won't buy any of the Jazzwares merch unless it's like of characters that Funko never made, like the Wizards or Phantoms, or like Nightmare Chica plush or something like that. I really don't see me buying any of their plushies or figures unless they're characters that Funko never made, or if they're somehow better than Funko's versions. But yeah, now we finally go on to Funko's section after almost 10 whole minutes. Yeah, this video is going to be a yap session, I can just already tell, but yeah, so Funko, as you guys know, have been making a lot of like recolor waves and like reskin waves, which a lot of people don't like. And I know some people out there, even my cousin has said this, I'm just kind of a Funko glazer, but I know some of you guys might say that, but I don't think Funko should be getting all the hate they've been getting. Like, some of them, it's just kind of like a little crazy to me. If we go back all the way to the first ever recolor wave, the black lights, which I sadly only have 3 of, I would really like to get the rest of them. These were actually super cool for the first ever like reskin wave. They look nice, bright neon colors. They made literally everything, minis, figures, Funko Pops, and plush. And I'm pretty sure even like the Pocket Pops as well. They legit made everything, and people liked it. Then, a few years down the line, we move on to the Spring Colorway wave, which I won't lie was worse, but if you get just one of them, or like the entire wave, they actually don't look that bad. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it would be like better if they gave us characters that they've, you know, never made, but then again, these still like aren't complete garbage like everyone says they are. Then we move on to the tie-dye wave, which I'll be honest, this wave is kind of half-half for me. Half I like, half I don't like. I have no clue why I bought tie-dye Chica. She's pretty ugly. I think her model is definitely way better than the original Chica model. It's just the colors, I don't really think they blend well, and she just looks like she looks scared and confused. She's kind of weird. But then some of the good plush of this wave, which some of you guys are about to say I'm crazy for this, Tie-Dye Springtrap, I don't have, which I really wish I did, because that's probably my favorite plush of the wave. I don't care what anyone says, that guy looks sick. And then also, Tie-Dye Freddy and Tie-Dye Bonnie also look super good. Once again, probably another wave that would look better if you have them all together, but me personally, I think Tie-Dye Mangle and Tie-Dye Foxy are like 2 of the worst plush they've ever made. Those are like genuinely garbage. I would really only see me buying those just to be a completionist, honestly. Then we move on to the Circus and Balloon wave, which, I won't lie, this wave was actually good. I'll get to that in the Christmas wave as well. Yeah, we have no clue who these characters are, and everyone thinks they're for that secret carnival game Steel Will's cooking up. I just know they have that somewhere. But, yeah, no one really knows who these characters are, and that's why everyone was kind of upset. They're just like, what's the point of these? It's just Balloon Boy, but Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica. But yeah, I don't think these are that bad, except he looks a little derpy, but just act like he's not here. Balloon Freddy actually looks cool. That guy exists. Circus Foxy actually looks super cool, and Circus Bonnie is probably my favorite plush of the wave. For some reason, I hated on Circus Freddy back when the wave was first revealed, so I didn't buy him, which I kind of regret because I now actually really want to get him. But yeah, onto the Christmas wave. So the Christmas wave, I would say, is probably either the best or second best like recolor or rehash wave Funko's done, because they actually have unique designs. It's not just taking the OG plushies and coloring them a certain way. It actually just gives them a whole new design, which most of these actually look super cool. Like Santa Freddy, I really like. Gingerbread Foxy is super cool. Really, this whole wave is pretty good. I would say Nutcracker Foxy is still the worst plush of this wave, but he doesn't look like complete trash. And yeah, what I was saying earlier about the Circus and Balloon wave, I really wouldn't mind another wave that's just exactly like this, kinda. Just like, not doing, if it truly isn't their last plush wave, I wouldn't mind like another like entire holiday themed wave, like maybe Halloween. And I know they have Curse of Dreadbear, but they could do like actual Halloween characters. Like they can make like a Dracula Freddy, like a vampire Bonnie, a ghost Chica, and whatever else they think of, like, I don't know, Spider Foxy or something like that. I really think that could be like, look super cool. But yeah, so just to sum it all up, I don't really think Funko should be getting all the hate they do these past couple years. Yeah, it's characters that don't exist, and not really many people wanted them, but I mean, I think they're cool, so I mean, I'm gonna buy them if they keep making them. But yeah, so that's the end for this little yap session. We'll see you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.